Wonder what shipping that on eBay would be like. Good God. Perfect. Huh. I had a hard time getting up this morning, and I'm gonna regret it, I think, because this is what happens when you don't show up early. You get the back of the line. We'll still find something. Okay. Thank you. Which way is the room with all the dolls?
Oh, walk in and go to the left.
Awesome. Thank you.
Walk in,
Yeah, it's a big mistake to see.
and then down the left.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. $5 each, unless marked. So the main reason I came to this estate sale was because they had some Cabbage Patch Kids, but they were all marked at least $10. Some of them even upwards of 35 bucks. So we didn't walk away with any. Excuse me. Perfect. Love it. What else we got here? Oh, I gotta get this. This is too cool. How much are the Mad magazines? 5 a piece or 5 for all? Okay. $5 a piece is a little rough, but I really like it. That's so cool.
This is the reason I got in here at 7 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
I know I say I never buy Elvis stuff, but my mom asked me to keep an eye out for Elvis records, so this one's gonna be for her. One thing I've been on the lookout more for lately is vintage Tupperware. Not just because it sells pretty good, but because it's usually really cheap. This was around $1, and here's some comps. So this is why I talked about keeping an open mind about reselling, because I never would have thought I would be digging through this type of stuff looking for these items. It's a neat little vintage Mickey Mouse pillowcase. Might grab that. Ooh. Wonder what shipping that on eBay would be like. Good God. I found this in that bin full of clothes. Would you do $1 on it?
Absolutely.
It's a little pillow cover.
Absolutely.
Do I have to pay out here, or can I take it in?
Well, for $1, I'll let you pay me. That way you don't
Okay.
have to stand in line. How's that sound?
That sounds good. I got more stuff in there.
Oh, you do inside?
Yes, sir.
That's great.
Yeah, that's why I keep coming back out, because I'm like, oh, I'm getting in line, and then the line's longer. I'm like, oh.
And you know on Sunday everything's half price.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Is it okay if I leave this out of here?
Absolutely.
I just don't want to look weird walking around. You know what?
Yeah.
I'll come back and get
Tell
it.
you what, I may just go ahead and put it inside the truck. So.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you. This is kind of why I say look for things you wouldn't normally expect to sell well. This is a vintage self-adhesive aligner. I hate calling any stuff vintage. $3. There's probably 3 more up there. Here's a comp of one that just sold. 2 of them sold for 30 bucks. So yeah, we're probably grabbing all these. $3 a piece. Maybe they'll give me a bulk discount too. Alright guys, I decided what we're going to do is go ahead and head to this other estate sale that has been going on for a couple of days now. And I know there's a bunch of really good stuff here. As you can see, all these cars, it's going to be highly picked over. But hey, you never know, and it should be discounted today, so beautiful area and a really cool house too. Let's see what we can find. Okay, you guys are going to think I'm crazy for some of the stuff I buy at this estate sale. Just remember that the theme of the day is don't overlook something just because you've never sold it before. A lot more than was in the pictures. 1999 Lucasfilms. So this is a can of Stickum, and I saw it and immediately got reminded about all the allegations that Jerry Rice had about using it to help him catch footballs back in the 80s and the 90s. And so for only $1, I thought it was worth the risk. Ends up not being worth more than that, but still, this is an example of just taking a risk and seeing what happens. Vintage pickup stick. Vintage yo-yo. The yo-yo was $4, and so I ended up not getting it, but I took a risk on these pickup sticks for only $2. On VHS tapes, $1 on this one. That wasn't so messed up. This is difficult because the comps for this are all over the place. I mean, 25% off. I'd be taking a big risk. Kind of the same with that, but we'll see.
The joys of life and being told.
This is cool. 12. I'm including this in the video as a lesson learned moment. This had a sticker price of $12, but with the 25% off, I ended up spending less than $10 on it. And I was super excited when I found this because it looked pristine, like it had never even been touched before. The problem is when I got home and started listing it, and I opened up the battery pack, it was corroded from the batteries that were in there, probably with the thing when it got shipped out. So it doesn't work. Wow. So this is about the most I would want to spend on this, but I'm getting it just because I loved this game when I was a kid, and so it'll be fun to sell. Trial size, not for sale. Why did you guys mark on the bottles, man? Real quick, I learned rubbing alcohol easily takes the permanent marker off. Maybe I can get it out. Y'all are gonna think I'm crazy, but if vintage laundry detergent can sell for good, let's take a risk on this for 25 cents. I'm talking over this clip because I want to explain my thought process on it. So as soon as I saw this, I knew this had to be 60s or early 70s just because of the material used. Now, when you're looking at these tags, you can see an RN number on it, and if it has 5 digits after the number, that kind of confirms it was made in the 60s. So my conclusion on this shirt from the time period and the number and color is that this was actually a child's shirt or jersey for Green Bay Packers quarterback Bart Starr. It fits right in that time period, so I'm going to take a risk, and I uploaded this to eBay at this price. Now, I get that that listing price seems like a lot, but collectors will pay pretty high end for stuff like this if my assumption is correct. And I also put in the description of my eBay listing, it's an assumption. Alright guys, so this morning I was debating whether or not I should hit up some garage sales or go to the flea market. There's just a couple in my area, and you know, even though I feel like at garage sales you can find typically bigger items, usually, I've just been having too much luck at the flea market lately, and that's what we're going to do today. So sorry if you were watching this hoping to see some garage sales. It's just the flea market's been good to me lately, and also with school started back up, I don't think that many people are having garage sales anymore. So let's go see if we can find some cool stuff. Man, it looks absolutely barren out here today. Might be a rough one. What are you asking on the toys? Are they different prices for what they are? Yeah.
I think he's missing
Looks like,
his guns.
yeah, it looks like it.
His things he shoot out. That one and which one? This one?
Yeah, the wrestler.
The rest of them, let's see what we do. How about we do 10 for both of them?
Okay, I'll take it. 10 for both.
That is like the original facility that came out of what's his name? Windstream.
Oh, okay. Windstream. Did you see these?
Yeah.
$10.
Paul George.
What are you asking on these?
20. Trying to just get
Size
rid of
one.
stuff, so. See.
You know how to tell
What's that?
the stitching? Should be parallel to each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So these are glued,
Yes, sir.
and then you kind of see how they're
Yeah.
hanging off, and then this one isn't.
Yep.
If you put your hand right here,
Oh, yeah, I see.
and then this one isn't.
Yep. Wow.
I mean, they're neat. You can display them.
Yeah.
What's going on, big guy? How you doing?
They're cool.
Yes, sir.
That's funny.
I'm gonna take your hat.
Yes, sir.
What do you want on the hats?
The hat's $2.
I'll do that. I am. Huh.
Damn, look at there. There's an oldie.
What's that?
That won't be coming out here. Iron butterfly.
Oh,
Rock
cool.
band. Man. In the garden of
Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Real quick, I wanted to really thank everybody that subscribed so far. And if you enjoyed today's video, please consider giving a subscribe and a like as well. Until then, keep thrifting and flipping.